So three children,
Right.
two sons, one daughter. So are you saying that kind of scenario you're talking about?
Yeah. So
Can you substantiate that in the Bible?
no. But you see, what's happening is that you're coming up with your own limitations because of what Allah said. Because Allah said that how can he have a son without a consort, didn't he?
Even I know if God, I'm not even talking about. I know God can be able to create anything but the concept, the idea that God has a son is what I can't understand. I can't comprehend. You get what I mean? I can. Because if God creates everything that exists in the world, every creation belongs to God. Why will he need a son? For what? I just don't understand. Because you and I, we need to we human beings, you need a son to continue your lineage, or to help you when you grow old, or to do certain things for you. Get what I mean?
Yeah.
But God is somebody who creates everything. So why would he decide to have a son? I just want to know why you will have this kind of belief. God, especially you even admit that God has a family, only one family member.
Right.
So if God has, then there are you saying that only one God? So Jesus was not God. You don't believe that Jesus was God. Jesus has divine power.
No. But you see, notice you're asking multiple questions. So you have to decide which.
Are you saying that Jesus was not God, did not have divine power?
No, he's the son of God.
So son of he was not God.
No. But you see, what you're doing is you're using. But let me explain what you're doing.
Okay.
What you're doing is you're trying to use the meaning of individual words. Yeah. So when someone says son, you think it means biological. Why?
No, it could mean adopted in a human language.
Right.
When you can adopt a son, but not biologically, as you know. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can procreate.
Yeah.
The God.
Yeah.
So the God one, I just don't understand. When you said God has a son, that's why I'm asking you to explain to you what do you mean about that. I just don't get it.
No.
That's why I asked you again, and you said family. They are family.
Yeah, because I don't know. See the way. Come on, what's wrong with you? The way it's or the way that I see it is that he has a whatever.
I'm listening.
No. So so he. What the problem is, you know what Allah said about he doesn't need a. Why would he have a son when he doesn't have a consort?
Yeah, because if you have to have a biological son, you need a consort. You need.
But notice what the problem there is that. So Allah, he's talking like a man.
No, it's not because he's conveying our human language to us. Because when you say God begat a son, when you say God have a son, we will take it to mean like that because we are human.
So what that means, yes.
So God is talking to us as human to understand that He's beyond, above that.
No. But see, there's a problem. So you've got man on earth, and you've got like a king, and he has a son, isn't it? No, a king on the earth can have a son, and the son rules after him.
Yes.
So, all right. So where did that concept come from?
The concept of that.
Yeah.
Among us human.
Right.
Yeah. But
so but who put that inspiration into the humans?
Who put that inspiration to him?
Yeah.
What do you mean by who put that inspiration?
It's just an easy question. There's someone. Did we just?
That is our idea. Some people now don't accept it. Like if you go to every society, every generation, different type of people, different dynasties. When somebody is ruling and he's a king, and they give birth, the child will grow up. This kind of concept is human idea. That's how we think about doing things, because it's like dictator. But some people are not even accepting it. They turn to democracy and all that.
Yeah.
But even my own, where I come from in Ghana, my tribe, we still have chiefs, kings. When the chief give birth and die, the son will take over.
All right.
But God is not like that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do it the easy way then. The fact that we can talk.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
Because God will make us talk.
So it's from God, isn't it?
Inspiration from God. Yeah.
All right. So the fact that we're wearing clothes, where does that come from?
Wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Of course, God, everything we do.
Yeah. So what I was going to explain, in the Bible, it says that God actually killed the animal and used the skin to make clothes for Adam and Eve. So the idea of wearing clothes comes from God as well.
I don't.
No, according to the Bible, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So, according to the Bible, but I don't believe that. But if you tell me that all this knowledge that God we have, God instilled it in us.
Inspires.
But certain knowledge you use for good, not to use it for bad.
Yeah.
And he sent prophets to us to guide us. You understand? We all believe that. So maybe we may use our intelligence to go wrong, and God will send prophets to come and tell us, no, follow this way. This is the correct way.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and if you look from all the prophets that God sent before, God never talk about all this, believe that you to have a son or to do this kind of thing. God never say have a son.
No. The son is mentioned in the Old Testament.
Where? Absolutely not.
No, I can show you. You got a Bible?
No, I don't have.
All right, I'll read it for you then.
By the way, sir, even if it is true, I know that the Bible is concocted.
Yeah.
The Bible, I know every part of it. There is evidence. So maybe people put it in there. People put that kind of idea into
but why would they put it in there?
Because they want to mislead people.
To mislead people about God having a son.
God having a son, to create a religion like God, like this idea that Christian idea. I believe this is man-made. This idea of Jesus dying for our sin and all this is a man-made idea.
All right. So do you think? All right. So how about this? Do you think this is man-made?
Yeah.
That someone comes along to you and tells you that you have to go around a cube and run between two mountains? Does that make sense?
Somebody comes
and tells you to go around a cube and run between two mountains. Does that make any sense?
For what reason?
No, I'm asking you.
Without telling you a reason. Without telling you a reason, he just says you should go around the cube.
Yeah. If he comes and says he's got...
Somebody come and tell me to run around the mountain, I will tell why do you want me to do that?
All right, and he said to you what? God said so.
No, because I don't think God says so without a reason. Everything God is going to tell you, he will tell you the reason.
All right. So then, do you know the reason why Muslims do it then?
Which one?
Why do Muslims go around a cube and go between two mountains?
If you don't know the reason.
Yeah, what is it?
When we performed the Hajj, going around the mountain, it was a tradition of Abraham. When, not even Abraham, his wife, Hagar. When Hagar, God asked Abraham to send his son. And his wife and Hagar to a barren land. So what happened was that...
she has to looking for water and she ran between the mountains.
Yeah, of course. So this inspiration, we are commemorating it. We are commemorating it. God to just give preference to that particular occasion. So we know that.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does, because there was a reason.
Does the original reason make sense for you to copy it?
Yeah. Because that is a tradition we are following. We are following. Even there are certain things Jesus do, which Muslims did, doing Moses. So many
running between mountains.
Not only. Listen, I'm not talking about
no.
running. I told you the reason. I told you the reason why we are doing it. We are commemorating that particular idea. So
right,
there is a reason behind
all
it.
right. So do you know of anything that Jesus or the apostles did that didn't make sense? Give me an example.
Whatever Jesus did, and it was really true.
No.
It was really true.
No, give me something that didn't make sense that they did.
Jesus?
Yeah, or the apostles.
At the apostles?
Yeah.
The apostles, like Paul and all those, they come to concoct an idea that God has a son. It doesn't make sense.
But humans have sons, so that it does make sense.
God can never have a son.
Yeah,
so
but remember, all our inspiration
we started with that, and I told you why God can never have
but our inspiration comes from God. We wear clothes because of God.
And I told you that.
And we speak because of
God.
God.
We are talking about we human, not God, as something that attribute to God. So not everything that God told us that. And I already told you, God told us that even from the old prophets of time, before Jesus was emerged, he never uttered that word that he has a son, you know?
Yeah, but here's the thing, which makes more sense? Him having a son like humans do, or going around the cube? Which one makes more sense?
God having a son?
Yeah.
Or
going around the cube?
Running around the cube makes sense, trust me.
How?
I'm telling you. Let me tell you why. Because we human beings are doing it, not God. If you tell me God come down to running around the cube, then I'll tell you it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but if you run around a tree, does that make sense?
Who? God?
And if you run around a tree?
God?
No, if someone told you to run around a tree, would that make sense?
What? Without a reason. If somebody, I already told you, if somebody is going to ask me to do that, I'll ask him for a reason. And I'll know. And I told you the reason why Muslims do that kind of activity.
Yeah, because you said that Abraham did it.
Not Abraham, his wife, Hagar.
No, that's between the two mountains. Apparently Abraham went around the cube. That's what they say.
Because they were all commemorating the cube. You're talking about the Qibla.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Abraham and Ismail, when they built the Kaaba, this situation, they were going around praying. Praying to Allah and what word should I use? Recitation, praises of God, and going around. That's what we are doing.
Yeah, but this is the thing though, is that God, we have sons here on earth.
Yeah.
So if we hear that, God has a son, we say, so
this
God,
is part
no, but let me
that's
finish.
God worship.
But
that particular is a sacred place. It's a holy place to worship God. So that's why Muslims do that. So we are praising God in the presence of God.
Yeah, but the point is we're trying to work out, does God make you do things which doesn't make sense?
It makes sense.
So I'm saying
it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm saying he has a son.
God. Let me use the biblical. You believe all the prophets of the Old Testament. They all pray towards the wall.
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say
that. All the prophets. Moses, even the Jews are still doing.
Daniel is the only one it says who did that.
No, come on. All the
I know the Bible. Well, show me in the verse then, if that's what you're saying.
No, I don't know it in my head.
See, that's the thing.
Are you saying that all the prophets didn't do that?
No, Daniel is the only one mentioned.
Abraham go around the Kaaba.
Yes, that's why we are doing it. It's all over in the Quran.
It's from Book of Joshua.
No.
Yeah, don't worry.
Abraham go around the Kaaba with Ismail, and they were doing it. That's the tradition, and they were that particular occasion. That's why we were praising God. That's what we are doing. This inspiration comes from there.
Yeah, but the point is,
and we have an hadith. Let me finish it. We have an hadith whereby the Prophet said, "You see that Kaaba? It is directly in between the seven heavens. Every heaven there is that kind of type of building in every heaven where the angels are also going around in circle praising God. So that we know that this is how God wants us to worship Him. That's why we are doing it.
Okay, so do you know? See, the point I'm trying to make is that to me it doesn't make sense. But you're saying God having a son doesn't make sense. So I can't
even believe that you are comparing the two. Because we are talking about human beings praising and worshiping God by going around proclaiming His name, worshiping, praising Him. And now you are telling me that God, who created everything, as I told you, will be God a son. It doesn't make sense.
We have sons, so that's why it makes sense.
We are not gods.
But this is.
We are not gods.
But this is the point. We have sons on earth, so
Yeah.
God having a son to me makes sense. But
It doesn't.
what doesn't make sense to me is going around a
why
cube.
will God need? Listen, don't we human beings doing anything is different. So you can't compare our level with God. You want to say that because God inspired, we got certain inspiration from God. So therefore, whatever we are doing, God inspired us to do that. And I told you that. So that if we are gonna go astray, that's why God always send prophets to come and put us at the right path.
Yeah, but what I'm still considering
So if
is
we use our logic or our mind to go wrong, God will always, and we believe the Quran is the last guidance that to put man in the right path. You know, that's what we believe.
right. But going back to what I said before,
Yeah.
so you can't. Can you think of anything
Yeah.
that Jesus or the apostles did which doesn't make any sense?
I believe when Jesus, Muslims, we believe that Jesus was a right man. All what he did, if it was
No, we're talking Bible here.
the Bible, there
Yeah.
are so many.
No, but
I
you
don't
could
know,
give me an example though. That's the thing.
example.
You got to give me an actual
I
example.
give you an example about the Bible talking about God having a son.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. Whoever formulated that idea is
No. But you see, because kings on earth have sons, to
because
us
they are
it
human
makes.
beings. Uncle, they are
Yeah,
beings
who
that are
came
human
from-
like you and I.
And where did those humans come from?
Humans.
Yeah,
God created us.
Yes, so that's
God
the point.
created us. So
Yes, so-
God creates you. That's why I said that God, we are all creation of God. Uncle.
Yeah.
So God Himself doesn't need a son. Why will He? We
No,
need
no.
children. God created us that way too. Maybe you need a son when you grow old. He will help you out, or to continue your lineage on all. God is not like that. God, everything belongs to Him.
All right,
God created all. We are all creation of God.
Oh, all right, so let me give you an example then. So in the Bible,
Yeah.
God made Adam, and then Adam sinned, and the earth fell. So if God wants to save the earth,
Yeah.
He can't use a fallen people. So He's got to use someone else, isn't it?
That idea to me, it doesn't make sense. Let me tell you
Why?
Why? Because I don't believe that Adam fallen,
Right.
and so we all inherit this kind of sins.
No. I'm talking about position. The fact we're here on earth.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about sin.
So are you saying that human beings originally were not created to be on earth? Are you saying that God did not create us to be on earth?
No, not to be the corrupt earth like it is now.
You see, you are conflating a lot of things.
No,
The question I asked you just said that the reason why we are on earth because of that.
No, but don't.
Is it not what you said?
But don't
and
take.
I asked you a question. You said the reason why we are on earth is because Adam sinned.
Yeah, because you're just taking the one word.
Okay. Let make your position clear for me.
The fact we're in this fallen position on earth,
We are
in a fallen position on
fallen
earth,
position, okay?
yeah, it's because of what Adam did.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, if God wants to restore everything back to normal,
yeah.
He can't use the fallen people, can He? He's got to use someone else to actually bring them back.
So I know where you are going because I
Yeah.
already know that Jesus came to die for us so that to save us by bringing us back because human beings cannot do it. by themselves.
So who's right?
But
So-
all this doesn't make sense.
No.
to me.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me
So,
tell you
but
why.
then who does? Who's got? If God can't use any of the fallen people, who's He supposed to use then?
First of all, why will God create us? Did God create human being perfect? I want to know that.
Yeah, we're perfect.
God created us perfect.
Yeah.
The first human, Adam, was created perfect.
Yeah.
You mean God created Adam perfect?
Yes.
And still rebel against God?
Because
Come on, Uncle, you are insulting God. You are indirectly insulting
no,
God.
you're insulting
No,
God. Do
let
you want
me
me to
tell
explain
you why.
what? Do you want me to explain
Let me tell you why, Uncle. I said.
Okay, explain.
If God created Adam perfect, there was no way He would have go again. It means you are just saying that God creation there is deficiency.
No. So
That's what it means. Because
No,
perfection, when we say perfect, something not to go wrong. When I say I create this perfect, it will never go wrong. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, and that's basically a robot, isn't it? That's a robot.
No.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has to be a robot.
Yeah.
So you just,
Listen. Yeah.
So
exactly. Like the Islamic theology,
Yeah.
we believe the angels are created perfect, not to disobey God. Whatever Islam, I'm talking. I know you don't believe this. I'm talking about Islamic theology. So the angels, they can never. If whatever God said they do, Human beings were not created like that. Okay, so we give us a free choice to make choices, and so we can never be perfect. So to say that God created Adam perfect, you are indirectly insulting God, because if Adam was created perfect, there is no way he will go against God.
No, it's because you don't understand.
Okay,
So
let me understand, Anthony.
if God created someone
Yeah.
and they didn't have full free will, would they be perfect?
And they didn't have,
Full free will.
they will never be perfect. If you, if God give you free will, it means you are not perfect.
Okay.
You are not perfect, because
Has God got free will?
Yeah, I was about to say
Has
that.
God got free will?
God, why will you attribute that to God?
No,
God
ha-
has
I'm
a
asking
will.
the question.
Yeah, God has a will. He's
Free
perfect.
will.
Free.
Perfect.
Free.
Perfect. God doesn't do wrong.
Is it free?
Perfect in his nature.
Is it
Everything.
free? It's free will.
When you say free, you don't attribute human.
No, this is God.
God do for lima yuri. He does whatever he wants, but according to his, not God will not do something that go against who he is.
But is He will still free?
Of course, God.
Oh,
God
okay,
is,
and is He perfect?
God, that's what God is perfect.
And he's got-
he's not imperfect. God is perfect in every aspect.
And
of his
He's
life.
got free will as well. As
Let's
He
come
got.
back to the
No,
human
but you're running
no,
though,
no,
because you know what you mean.
No, because
Struggling.
Yeah.
who is struggling? I'm just explaining everything to you. You say I'm struggling. I'm not struggling, my friend.
No,
You are not making sense. I asked
We
you a
are-
question about, you coming to God, and you keep on insisting on it. I said, God is perfect. God can, and I told you, God does what he wants, but he did it. He's doing it according to his word. He will not do anything that go against his perfection. Like God is all knowledgeable. There is no way God will say he's ignorant.
Yeah. So
You understand?
so
Exactly. So God will not become ignorant. If
Right.
God become ignorant, he's going against who he is. This is what I mean. So
Okay.
God he does whatever he wants according to his perfection.
Yeah, but can God physically do evil?
God do evil.
No, can he physically
No,
do
God
it?
will never do evil.
No, but can he?
Can't do evil. There is no way out.
So-
You don't
so-
even have to ask this question, because I already told you.
No, but
Because
you're not
we
understanding the question.
Said, the question you said, can God physically do evil? I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
God can, and I said God can
But-
never do evil,
but that
because
means-
it will go against who he
But
is.
you're making him limited by that.
No, not limited. Not
Yeah.
limited. Listen, God is not limited in it. I'm saying that God reveal his attributes to us. So anything that is gonna go against his attribute, he will never do. That's what I want you to understand.
Yeah, but we're not talking about. Okay, because in the Bible it says that God is holy.
Yes.
Yeah, do
We
you know-
believe that God is holy.
Yeah, but can someone be holy
Yeah.
if they physically can't do a thing which can make them not holy?
In a human.
No. We're talking God here. Forget humans.
I don't need to be, because I keep on explaining to you, but you don't want to listen. I said God told us who he is. He told us about his attributes, which is all perfect. And I said God does whatever he likes, but he will never do anything that go against his attributes. So God cannot say I'm all knowledgeable and now come and tell you I'm ignorant. God will never do that. That's what I'm saying.
No. All right. So make
So
it.
I don't think you should move on. You don't ask that question again, because
No. Because what we're trying to work out here, because you said that Adam wasn't perfect, but Adam has.
Adam was not perfect.
Yeah,
That's why he go against God. You are saying that Adam was created perfect.
Are we explaining why?
And you didn't explain. I was still waiting for the explanation.
Yeah, and I'm going to give it. Then,
okay,
if you let me.
I'll listen to you now.
Right.
Okay, tell me why. What do you mean by Adam was created perfect, but he go against God?
The reason why God is holy is because of what he does. So he always does things in a holy way, and he's always righteous.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that's where the perfection comes from, the fact that he can do that. But Adam himself,
God, No, I want to understand. So God is always holy. He never do anything unholy.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I buy that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he wanted Adam to be the same. So when he made Adam perfect, because Adam could do things holy as well, just like God. That's where the perfection comes from.
So did Adam has the ability not to do unholy things?
Yeah, he has the ability, but then
No, come on. No.
But
come
then
on.
so does
No,
God.
Uncle.
But so does
Come
God.
on.
God has the ability.
It doesn't make sense, Uncle. Let me tell you why.
No,
If Adam has the ability not to do unholy sin, he wouldn't have gone against God. He wouldn't. He would, because God, as you said, is holy, and there is no way God will always do unholy stuff. So if Adam was having that kind of ability, he wouldn't have gone against God.
Where did you get it from?
Because that he's coming because he was not created holy. He was created with free will, and any creation that has free will is not perfect. That is what I'm telling you. So you cannot say Adam was created perfect. But you are catching yourself. I'm telling you.
No, but God is in the same position.
No, God is not in that position.
Why not?
Because God will never.
Can he? This is the point.
God can never do anything unholy.
So he physically.
God told us in God, he does whatever he likes, but according to his perfection, he will not do something that is.
But
you can't use the word never when it comes to God.
No, I can't. Listen, I can't. I know that. Listen, I'm not. God can never become ignorant. Can God become ignorant?
No.
Come on. Uncle, let me have.
You can have a conversation.
Uncle, can God ever become ignorant?
No, because remember, we're talking about actions versus his nature. I'm talking about
nature. I'm talking about.
No, but actions is things like God, say, destroying a city, because God can destroy a city, can't he?
Of course, God will never destroy a city without a reason. Okay.
Yeah.
God, before He destroy anything, and God said in Quran here, He will never punish anybody without sending them warning them first, sending them a message.
Right, but here's the thing: if someone who's an atheist, who's an unbeliever, saw God do that, would they get upset and say God is a monster?
They can say anything because they don't understand the reason why God.
Yeah, so this is the point. Yeah, no, but this is the point.
We Muslims, for instance, we don't speculate about things that God did not reveal to us. You understand? So, but Christianity is like that. You speculating. You are speculating a lot of things you can't even substantiate.
No, but you did speculate though. Remember you said that God wouldn't do anything that's against his
attributes.
Yeah, but you said won't. You didn't say he couldn't. You said he wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
Yeah, that means he can.
No.
By implication. No. The word you use implies that.
So that he will never do anything.
In the scripture, who created evil? What does the scripture say? The Bible.
Well, it says God created it.
Who created what?
Who created evil?
God.
Sorry?
Yeah, God said He created it.
God created evil.
I know that. But me, I want us to stand on the point of what? This Adam perfection and all this. When we understand this thing, we will now understand the purpose of Adam was sent to earth. Because from the beginning, God already planned about knowing that Adam he was going to send to earth. It's not that because he go against God. That was his nation. It was Islamic theology I'm talking about. He was sent as a caliph, as a khalifa.
That's what Islam
and it makes sense. It makes sense because if you are going to say in Christianity, Adam was created perfect, just to dwell in paradise.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Without this kind of thing.
Yeah,
and
what's wrong with that?
Then you are indirectly insulting God. I'm telling you, you will be held responsible for it.
How?
Because if
not
God,
by Allah.
how can you create something? How? Why will God create something? You are simply saying that God is God has deficiency in His creation. That's what you mean.
No, you're misunderstanding deficiency. Because
deficiency is when you are not, when you have mistakes, isn't it? You have flaws.
But Adam didn't have any mistake. He wasn't made with any mistakes.
He has mistakes. Listen, he was created with the ability to choose wrong or right.
Right.
So if anybody, that's why human beings were like that. Anybody who has these attributes and has a free will always choose something
Why?
bad or good.
Okay.
Because that's how God created us, to test us.
All right, but
And
can
should you be punished when you choose what God don't like?
Because now let me tell you why. The reason is that, uncle, there is a God created us to test us. That's why he gave us to test us. I'm talking about Islamic theology. He has created us to test us about who is good in this. So he's not gonna create us perfect. You can't test something which is perfect.
but here's
Islamic theology I'm talking about.
all right. So if Adam,
One last
Yeah,
thing,
okay.
and I go. Why did God create evil?
That's what to test us. Okay,
But God is perfect.
God created human being to test us, to see whether you choose evil or you choose right. This is your test you are going, and that is what Adam was when Adam was tested by command that he should not go near the tree. But he go wrong. He failed the test. And God, when you fail the test and you realize, you come back, you repent. That's all God wants. That's God.
couldn't he have changed
If you make mistake, do not die with the mistake. You understand? Make sure you go wrong, you turn back to God. That's all. Because you are going under test. You are not perfect. We are all weak. We are all weak creation. So there is no way Adam was even did that. So this is just an example.
right?
God made a model, which is man, right?
Model.
It is a model, because you're just talking about a test, right?
Model. What do you mean? I
You
don't
just
let
said
me
it was a
understand
test.
what. Yeah,
A
to
model.
test.
He made a model, which is man, right?
He made a man. Don't say model. I
No,
don't
one
know.
more say. I can show you it's a model.
Man to test. I don't know model. I
But he
don't
tested
understand.
you, is it? He's
Do
perfect.
you know what test is?
Look, he's perfect, but he made a model and he's got to test it. What does that mean?
Because you see, that's what maybe I can tell you about my belief, Islamic theology. We believe that
That's
you.
Islamic. We don't know.
I'm not gonna go to Christian
I
because I'm a
don't
Muslim.
But I'm not
I'm
Christian
telling you
either.
about
That's
the
not the
reason why
Christian,
we are
I'm not a
created.
Christian.
We are created to be tested. That's it.
No.
And Adam was,
No.
and it makes sense because
No,
your
no.
theology,
That's
if you
wrong.
are gonna
That's wrong.
listen, my friend. Now I'm just telling you. You said you. I'm insisting on that perfection of Adam. Because if Adam was created perfect, there is no way he would have go against God. Because anything perfect is perfect. God is perfect. When God creates something perfect, it will never go astray. But if you are telling me that now Adam go astray because he was tested and he was created perfect, then you are indirectly insulting God. You say God is deviant in his creation.
Yeah, but remember what you said about how Allah would not do this and Allah would not do that. You said those statements, didn't
I
you?
say Allah will not do
Yeah.
anything that go against who he is, his
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah, and Adam also had that ability. Adam could have
No,
not
that's
gone.
what I'm disputing. There is no way, because I say if Adam has that ability, uncle, there is no way he would have choose wrong. There is no way.
Right.
Yes, because if Adam has the ability to always choose right, even knowing the wrong, he will never go against God. Uncle, that is true.
So what was the purpose of the test?
Yeah.
The purpose of the test is to test you, to see who is good in this. Then God will reward those who pass the test. When you go to exams and pass your exam, they promote you.
But it's only the man. It's only one man, right? It's only one man. So
it was beginning with, because you know that Adam is going to have children. And we are all going through the test. We are all children of what? Adam. So we are all going through
So
the
when we
test.
have altered the model when the model failed the test in the garden.
Uncle, this model, I'm not
But if it's a
understanding.
test, it's
But
a model, is it?
What model? What do you mean by model?
The man is a model. What do you think you are? You're a model. If you've been made by God, you're a model.
Model
right?
like.
Yeah, but
And he failed the test, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't he alter the model and make the model?
No,
that
but
was not
Benny-
the reason of our creation was to test until the end of time. When God resulted, those who passed the test, he reward them with the paradise. Those who failed the test, he cast them in the fire. That's what it is. So
Right.
I think don't
That was fair.
understand.
You think that was
Okay,
fair?
so but here's the
If you
thing.
don't buy it, don't buy it.
You know you said about failing and passing the test.
Yeah?
The ones who pass the test,
Yes.
are they perfect?
Those who pass the test.
Yeah.
Of course, God did not create them. I already told God did not create human being perfect.
Yeah, but so how did they pass
God
it?
created us with deficient, with not to be perfect, so that He tests.
But
You can never test, but He gives us guidance. He doesn't leave us alone. That's why He sent prophets to guide us to the right. He never left us alone.
Yeah, but then the fact that He could guide them to the right means He's guiding them to perfection.
If you want to be
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The fact that He can guide them to the right
Yeah.
means He can guide them to perfection, isn't it?
He gives them free will to choose what is. So God is not going to come and say, do not exercise your free will.
Yeah,
Of
but
course, I believe. Islamic, we believe in.
But here's the thing.
Of course.
Yeah, but listen.
We have free. That's the free will we are using. I even said, I don't know why you asked it. I said only angels has no free will. We human beings, that's what we are. Anything that has free will is not perfect because you gotta use the free will to choose.
No. But here's the thing.
Angels are created to obey God. They can never. In Islamic theology, Uncle, I'm talking about theology. I'm a Muslim.
We are talking about common sense, not Islamic.
But anyway, the fact that He can guide them to perfection, don't they have to have perfection in them to be guided, to be able to be guided to it?
Listen.
Then how can they get to perfection?
God creates you to know what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah.
He knows what is right and what is wrong. We all have it. There is no human being on planet who is doing wrong and does not know, unless you are lunatic.
Yeah, but the point. Yeah, but the point.
So we have the free will, and God equipped us a lot. And we have an enemy of Satan who was the first one who whispered to Adam to go wrong.
Yeah.
And God equipped us in so many ways. I can tell you Islamic point of view, Uncle, how God equipped us to deal about all this. And God is always going to give a guidance, and He teach you what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah,
so
but
when you are following your desires, then you are going to fail the test.
Yeah, but if someone can pass the test, don't they have to have perfection in them to be able to pass?
They don't have the perfection.
So how can they pass it?
They pass it because they follow the guidance of God.
To perfection?
To pass the test.
That means they've got the perfection in them.
Human being can never be perfect.
That means they can't pass then. That means they can't pass.
No, you don't need to be perfect to pass the test.
Right, okay.
Uncle, you don't need to be perfect to pass a test.
You need to get 100% to pass.
You don't need 100% to pass the test.
Yeah, without God, yes.
What happens if you get 99.9%? Sorry, let's say if you got 99% in a test, do you pass or not?
Sometimes they give you
you're not perfect.
You don't need perfection to pass a test.
No. God has ways He marks 100%. You have to follow those ways where He will give you 100%.
You're right. According to the best of your ability.
God strive to follow. That's what we submit.
Are you going to reach 100%?
He says this. When you go wrong, you go back.
No, according to God's requirements,
the only time God
it's 100%.
will forgive you of your sins is when you die with it. We always say Islamic, that's the knowledge. When you die with the sin, that's where the problem is. But that's why we told you, even you Christians start to use it against the Prophet Sallallahu used to ask for forgiveness 7 times a day. Say, he was sinning, that's what. No, this was an example to show us about how to do every day. That's what Muslims we always do. Astaghfirullah. When you go to mosque, you pray, you always repent because you don't know where your life is going to go. So this is what we believe. But people has a big problem that what I've just highlighted to you. You are going against God, Uncle. I swear, I want you to think about it so much. Because if you said Adam was created perfect and you go against God, then you are insulting God indirectly.
No, it's because you don't understand what perfection means.
No, perfection it means perfect. It doesn't mean anything. Let me look for perfection in you want to know the definition of perfect.
Adam was created perfect, as the Bible claims. He wouldn't have been able to sin.
So he'd be a robot, wouldn't he?
Sorry?
He'd be a robot.
No.
If God creates him,
term you use perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect means 100%.
You can't deviate. Exactly.
So God created an imperfect.
That's a robot who's been programmed.
No, I understand from you. So perfect, it doesn't mean being like a robot. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it means the fact he's not a robot. That's where the perfection comes from.
How can you be perfect if you are able to commit sin?
No, because he's been given a will. That is,
Thank you.
If you
Yeah.
give them all,
If
they all
you have a
pass.
free will,
Yeah.
that means you are able to
So
sin or do good
what I'm
righteousness.
saying that
yeah, and so
Right.
if
So if you
human
do
beings
sin,
were
are you
made perfect, we
Yeah.
can never
No.
be perfect.
So did God create man
But is
perfect?
God
No, but
capable
see-
of being
Deficiencies.
imperfect?
no, but that's your definition.
No, I'm saying
You-
if
you-
you
How
have
did
the
he manage
ability to sin,
to
God
create
is
man
no,
perfect?
God can never be imperfect.
No, but that's according to you.
But
How
people
did he
don't
manage-
understand it.
Yeah.
Then how did he manage? Where did imperfection come from in his creation then?
God did listen. The imperfection did not come from what? God. God, as I told you, creates human being weak, to test you, but He doesn't leave you alone. He gives you the hikmah, the knowledge, and He gives you guidance. He sent prophets. He sent guidance to you to teach you about what to do, and He will never punish you without sending the water to you.
So you mean to say that God created you imperfect, right? Deliberately created you
to
imperfect
test me,
to test you.
Yes.
Then to send prophets all the time, right?
the prophets.
Prophets, as you just said,
Yes.
send prophets, right? To make you perfect.
To guide you, to give you guidance.
To where?
To if you are gonna go wrong, about what God expects from you.
Which
To
is
see whether you listen or not. That is the purpose of the prophets coming.
Which
To
is
come and
amazing.
tell you and worship God. Do this.
Listen. Don't forget, right?
Yeah.
I am not a Christian and not Muslim, right?
What are you doing?
I am basing my things, right, on what sounds reasonable to me.
So
Right? I wasn't there when it was done, neither was you, right?
What sounds
so if this is the case,
Right?
why
I'm
is...
just asking questions.
Yeah, I know you're asking. If this is the case, sir,
Huh?
I just heard what you said.
Yeah.
You're not a Christian, not a Muslim.
Yeah.
What made you think that God created man perfectly? Where did you get this knowledge from?
I hear so.
Okay, he hears so. All right, no, he hears it.
I
That's
heard
fine.
so. It wasn't present.
No, that's fine. He
Okay,
hears it.
Where did you get your idea?
in the Quran, in the Hadith, in the Quran.
Oh, you read
I'm a
it?
Muslim. Yeah.
Yeah, you read it and you hear it, didn't
Yes.
you? So we all in the same boat.
I'm a Muslim. I'm subscribed to
Forget
this.
what you
So
ate.
my holy book, the guidance and the Hadith, teach me what the purpose of my life.
But does that mean that it's correct?
Yes, because I believe in it.
Because you believe something
Yes.
don't mean it's right?
No,
I know it is right because
you can't know.
I can see signs of God.
I think what he's trying to say is convinced.
I'm very convinced.
Whatever he wants
I'm
to say.
convinced.
No, but still, you're
What
right. It
evidence
doesn't
do you
make
want
it
me to
right,
know?
but you have to prove it. To
I have to
be
prove it to you. Do you believe
Listen.
in God? But uncle, do you believe in God?
I believe in the Creator.
Man, that's God. That's the creator. Just say
Almighty,
God.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking. When we say God, we mean the
You know what?
creator.
The best term is the creator.
Okay,
He's
you
right.
believe in
I said it's
okay,
the
you believe in the creator.
Continue.
Do you think God will create you and leave you just roaming about without a purpose?
I didn't say that.
No,
right?
then what I said. So
Because if he done it,
Yeah.
it had to be with intention, is it?
yes.
Intention.
So that's why I said God's intention was to test you.
To test me.
Yes.
To prove what?
To prove whether you obey. Because that He didn't create you for nothing. Uncle, when you make this bag, it has a purpose.
Yes.
Of course, this phone has a purpose. You
Yes.
just don't make it like that. So God created us for a reason, for a purpose. And our
Yes.
purpose is to test us. That's what Muslims believe.
All right. So you know in the Quran,
Yes.
did Allah tell Adam not to eat from the tree?
Yes.
Okay. Why did He tell him to not eat from it?
Because he was put under test. I told you that was a test.
All right.
Whether the reason God, listen, God was testing him. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, we get that. So if Adam hadn't eaten from the tree, what would have happened?
If Adam did not eat from the tree, what would have happened?
Yeah.
Allah did not tell me why. What would have happened? So He didn't reveal to me. So I'm not going to speculate. How can I speculate something?
Okay, but
I told you-
Give the man your own opinion.
That's fine. So you don't know.
Yeah.
So going by logic, would he have been thrown down out of paradise if he hadn't eaten from the tree?
If he hadn't, yes, because from the beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah tells us why He created man, to send him to the earth as a Khalifa, as a vicegerent in the planet Earth. That was the reason. So it's not because of the apple or something. Adam was created for the purpose of to be put on planet Earth.
So why didn't he just then take the fruit and put it in Adam's mouth?
Why didn't he? Why you asking why? I don't know. But what I'm saying is that when God commanded Adam not to eat, He was testing him. Just like I told you, it was a test.
Yeah, and so you're saying to me that he wasn't supposed to pass that test.
How would if he passed the test, as you said, what would have happened? I don't know. But I'm saying that Adam was already planned to be stationed in this planet Earth.
Right. So are you saying that Allah planned him to fail the test?
No. Allah knows that he's gonna go against it because let me finish. Because God is all knowing. God knows His creation before creating it.
Right. So
that's why in Islamic, Uncle, let me come so that you understand where my point is. That's why I said in Islam, the first thing Allah created, when Allah was working, the first thing He created was the pen and asked the pen to write down all what is gonna happen. So God knows everything before He created anything. It's but He gives us free will. There are so many today I can't explain Islamic theology, but God already know everything. He know you and I. He know how we are going to end. When we just live here, He know as you know. God is knowing. He is all knowing. Al-Alim is the most word used in the Quran.
That's right. So, have you ever heard of the Bugatti Veyron? It's a car.
Bugatti
Veyron.
Yeah.
It's a car that
it's very nice. I saw one.
Yeah,
Bugatti.
expensive.
Yeah.
Now, could God make a car like that? That was perfect.
God already created perfect creation.
All right.
In Islamic theology, in angels, we believe that.
But don't ramble too much because I'm trying to ask you.
But I'm drawing your attention to your question. You asked me, can God create a creation perfect? And I already told Islamic theology, angels are created perfect.
That's fine. So so when God creates His car, which is perfect, He gives Adam the keys to drive it. Is the car still perfect when Adam gets in it?
If God creates something car perfect and put Adam in it to drive, Adam who is not perfect.
No, is the car still perfect?
Of course it's perfect, because what makes it not perfect?
Alright, so when God created the human body. And
you bring me back to the Christian, your Christian.
No, it's the same for you as well. Okay. It's the same for you.
Okay.
So when Allah formed Adam in the ground before putting the spirit in it, was what He created there perfect?
No. What? Yes, because
what was imperfect about what He created before Adam was put in?
You mean Islamic theology? We believe that Adam was formed on a clay before he blew the roof. All that was not perfect. All the clay and all that. Yes.
That's in the Bible. That clay.
It wasn't perfect. Every aspect of Adam was not created perfect. Allah told us in the Quran, He has created man weak, not perfect. So Adam was Surah Al-Nisa, I shortened the ayah. It's a long ayah, but I'll let you look for you. But Surah Al-Nisa it is. You yourself, you can search for it.
But I wouldn't know what the words say.
Let me.
He created man weak.
Created man weak. But what I'm saying is that, Uncle, the creation of Adam was already, if you read Surah Al-Baqarah, when he was even going to create Adam, the angels were asking all these questions you and I are asking.
But that's quite a bad one.
Was the devil present?
The devil was,
The devil was present?
Yes.
And the devil was created perfect,
No.
Oh!
No.
But you said all the angels were created perfect.
We
don't believe
he wasn't a jinn at that time.
No.
Yeah, no, but
we don't. If you want to know Islam, I'll tell you.
I think by common sense, I'm none too.
You think that you are putting the Christian theology into Islam? But you just said, when I told you that.
I told you, man, I'm not Christian.
No, I know. I said, you asked a question, I'm trying to clarify. But you think that I believe in that. You said the jinn was created perfect. I said, no.
You said the angels.
Yeah, but angels is not the
perfect.
Angels are not the devil.
No, but he wasn't always the devil.
I said in Islamic theology, angels are not devil. If it is about Christianity,
but we're saying the one they call the devil, the book says that he was an angel. So he had to be perfect, according to you. The people you call the devil, they say he was an angel of God.
No. The Christians say they're not Muslim.
You don't say that.
No. Oh. Muslim wish the devil was a jinn, a different creation.
By God.
Yeah, the jinn is a different creation. Okay, before the angels. We believe in
who created the jinn?
The jinn, God created them as well.
He created them, yeah?
Yeah.
And they were able to overrule.
The jinn and man, we have this free will. As Allah God said in Quran, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I have created man and the jinn to worship me, to follow my instruction. So we and the jinn are having this free will to choose what is to follow God or not to choose in Islamic theology. Let me find this verse for you.
And you agree that the jinn were able to make the man disobey God.
Let me tell you. Surah An-Nisa, can you check this verse for me? Where Allah said He has created man weak. It's a long verse. Weak.
خلق الإنسان ضعيفا.
So, he wants to see that.
You know your Islamic theology, right?
Yes.
It's written with hindsight.
With hindsight. What do you mean that? What do you mean that?
Hindsight.
Maybe I don't understand.
Because you can look at the Christian book which came before you, right?
Yes.
And you will see things in it, right, that can be corrected.
Yeah, our Quran, there is no mistake.
Write the Quran.
The Quran, I think, I bet you if you can go and read the Quran, find mistakes.
You keep saying there's no mistake. People have called that to
Don't go and bring the mistake.
What are you talking about?
Go and bring the mistake.
People have called that to
I said,
already.
Okay, go and bring the mistake, uncle. You can go.
You're going to believe it?
I will. If it is true, I will believe it. But I bet you there is no mistake. Even God pointed to us. If this Quran was other than from Him, we will find a lot of mistakes.
I'm not Muslim, right?
He will find an uncle. Let's come back. God challenge us. I'm telling you in the Quran, if the Quran was not from God, you would have found a lot of discrepancies, mistakes.
But people have
the book. Where? Who said? Actually, you said you are not Muslim. Did you read Islamic?
I hear the people talking.
You hear, but you yourself go make research. Don't hear and say.
But you, it's the same thing.
If I told you to prove it, can you prove it?
No, but
then
you didn't.
Go and when you
let me
find
ask you a
proof,
question.
Let
me ask you a question.
I really want to talk to Akil.
Look, who told Muhammad, right?
Yeah.
That it was the angel Gabriel in the cave with him. Look, I'm not Muslim. I just going by what people
told
say.
him.
God tell him so?
Yeah.
He never said that.
The angel.
What happened with Waraka then?
Who?
Waraka.
What happened to him?
Waraka is the one that tell him so.
No. You are not.
But that's what it's in your book.
Listen, I know the story.
You know the story?
Let me tell you.
So why you telling me the wrong thing?
Stop conflating, uncle. When you listen, when the prophet, remember, he never experienced that. Okay, it's not like when the angel first appeared to him. We are not talking about the initial revelation. The Quran, what you don't understand, it took 23 years to be revealed.
Why?
So, I said the Quran.
Why?
It took 23 years to be revealed.
To be made up, you mean?
Then I thought you are going to have a civil.
Because when you're making up something, you would take
I'm not
that
making. We are going back. I'm trying to clarify something about what you said. Now you are just all over the place. You don't want. I don't like to talk to people like that. I
like to talk to people like you.
I'm trying to explain to you, but you are insulting me.
No, I'm not insulting you.
And that's why I like Uncle.
You're telling me things, right? That I don't agree with, but I don't see it as an insult.
You said something. I'm trying to clarify. And now I'm trying. You said it was taken. I'm just trying to put a point to you that the Quran took 23 years to be. You said the Quran took 20 years to be made. That's okay. If you don't believe it, let me say my point. Then whether you buy it or not, I don't mind. You have your free will. We all have free will. I'm not forcing it on your throat. You choose to be like that. I choose to be like that. So with the Waraka issue, I said the initial revelation is not what we are just relying on. Okay, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Remember, the people of the Arabian Arabs, they never have any revelation. No revelation ever comes to him. So when he was not expecting to be made prophet, okay, an incident happened, and Waraka happened to know the previous books, the Injil and the Torah, because he was a learned man. So his wife, when he experienced this, his wife took him to the people who received revelation before. So that is the incident you are talking about. So he took him, the wife took Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Waraka. Then Waraka, because he know how Allah revealed things to people through the Injil and Torah, he explained to Prophet, oh, this could be a revelation from God. Because this is what Moses also experienced. So it's what you are saying. I don't know where you are.
What I'm saying is right.
Let me come back to Anka.
You don't want to talk to me.
Because what you are saying, that is not me. I wanted to
because they're going against your nonsense. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna pull that fairy tale story about the pieces. That's why you don't want to talk about important.
I just clarified it. Let's clarify it to you, Uncle.
No,
I clarified to that, Uncle. Listen, it makes sense, Uncle. I want you to be honest.
It's a fairy tale.
If you never receive anything,
right?
Any revelation, you don't know what happened to you. You don't know. Something happened, an incident happened to you, and you don't know what it is. What will you do? You go and find out from people who know what happened before.
Yeah, but
and who did he go to first?
He go to the wife took him to Waraka. Who know the scripture?
Waraka is your uncle.
The wife uncle, yeah.
Yes.
Why
don't you say that?
Yeah.
And Waraka was a Christian. Why you don't tell him that?
Waraka, yeah. Not when we say Christian, we don't. He was not believing Jesus was son of God.
Waraka was a Christian,
He was not believing Jesus was son of God.
He didn't know who.
As well,
he didn't know who talked to him. He no care if he didn't know nothing. Right?
No, he said he was a Gnostic.
Who?
Warwick was a Gnostic, that's what it is.
He was, but that time they didn't believe in all this kind of, he died believing that Jesus was not son of God.
Who else was with Muhammad inside the cave?
He was alone. He was alone.
So who's squeezing him inside there? Who's squeezing him inside there?
The angel Gabriel.
No, he didn't know it was Gabriel.
He didn't know.
They never tell him.
He didn't know. We are not saying
he
that.
He didn't know, right?
He didn't know.
It's Warwick that tell him so.
He never experienced that. If something happened, but then later he found out it was angel because the angel came back. So that's why we said the Quran did not that revelation, that initial revelation we are talking. The Quran took 23 years to reveal. We are not relying on this. And his
why you not relying on
the Holy Spirit. You are talking about one incident.
That is the initial thing where you want to discover the initial one.
The angel did not come once. He comes so many times. Yeah.
So you have a problem, you have an issue with this?
Yeah.
Do you have an issue with Moses going to speak to God alone?
Moses going to speak to God alone?
Did you have any witnesses with him when he spoke to God?
No, I'm not Christian.
No, I didn't say you were.
Right?
Do you have
any issue?
No, I have no issue with it. Right? But I'm not Christian. No, I'm not Christian.
Uncle,
you are not Jew, you are disingenuous.
Wait. If you don't have any issue with that one, you don't have any issue with Moses speaking to God all alone.
Nobody has issue with Muhammad.
No, I have no issue with Muhammad speaking.
Let's forget about it.
I have no issue. I have no issue if Muhammad said he spoke alone to something, right?
What issue? What problem do you have?
I'm gonna ask questions. I say, listen.
You just told me you.
Wait. Let's go every right.
I'm gonna ask questions,
but no,
right?
He said he want to ask me about my nonsense and all this, and he said you have an issue with it. That's why you call it nonsense.
Yeah, I have an issue with yours.
If you didn't have an issue, you tell me it's nonsense. Come on, I'm not, Uncle. You are older than me, but I'm not stupid.
Do you want me to tell you something?
You've been disingenuous here. You are not honest. I'm telling you.
No Christians come here to me trying to convert me to Christianity.
Did I come to convert you?
Or push Christianity down my throat.
I'm having a conversation with Uncle here. I didn't come to you. You come to the conversation.
No.
You come talking to me.
Not you personally, man. You keep taking
the way you are speaking, you see, I'm coming to you. I was having a good conversation with Uncle. You come there getting involved, talking dishonestly. I know you are Christian inside. You're just pretending. He's just pretending not to.
Again, you're attacking me. Again, you're attacking me.
No, his action.
I'm not Christian.
Action, my friend.
But you see,
action. The way.
Listen, Muslims have a very funny thing. If you don't agree with music, right?
Did I say anything?
We'll talk about next week.
Not you.
Yeah,
but when I say Muslim,
we'll think about what I
you
said
get personal
about this
right?
perfection.
Right?
When we come to that, the question you were asking about Adam, God will know that this creation was going to be perfect.
If I disagree with Muslim,
I'm saying that
I am a Christian.
if you look at the theology, the point you raised, God creating Adam perfect and you go against God, it doesn't make sense, uncle, because you try to explain it so many times. I said, no matter how in which direction you explain it, it doesn't make sense. Because if something is perfect, it's perfect. It can never go wrong.
But remember what I said about the car?
Yes.
So do cars crash because of how they're designed or because of the driver?
If that car you are talking about, cars are not the cars that we are driving. It can have a fault. We all know that. It can have a fault. Cars are not perfect. Our creation, human creation, can never be perfect.
But the vast majority of the time, what is
cars? It crash sometimes due to driver problem or mechanical car problem.
The majority of the time.
But uncle, let me say something. I want you to know that there is no anything on planet Earth that we can invent which is going to be perfect. There always going to be mistakes. Sometimes it will be spoiled. It will do this. So you can use that as an example.
Well, how about the sun then? Is there anything wrong with the sun?
The sun, God designed it the way He likes it.
Yeah, but is it a perfect design?
Yeah, God. I mean, to be frank, in Islamic theology, I never been asked about this. I have to read the tree. God made it the way it's like. We are talking about human being here. You don't tell me about. Come on, what are you talking about? Talking about sun. Do I know how the sun works? I just know that God designed it and its function is doing its job.
All right. So
no, it's not like I don't.
Listen to the question. No, listen to the man.
I listened to him and I said, asking me about trees, whether it is the tree is perfect, the sun is perfect.
Yeah. So the point is.
Listen to him.
Yeah. So the point is that was there anything functionally wrong with Adam when he was created? Functionally.
Functionally.
Yeah.
When Adam was created weak. Okay, yes, Adam was created weak. He was not created perfect. I already explained. Allah said it. Weak means to not be perfect. He has deficiency.
What?
Because listen, like this free will. Having free will.
Got free will.
Yes.
So that's not perfection.
Of course, that's perfection. Because if you have free will to choose wrong or right, you always make a decision one way or the other.
Does Allah have free will?
Does Allah have that free will to choose?
Listen, I answered this. You are going back. Did I answer? You asked me this question or not?
Does Allah have free will?
Did you ask me this question or not? You were making me. I'm not answering again. You were here when I was talking about it.
I would like to hear the answer.
I'm not going to entertain that again. Trust me. You were here. No, listen. Let's go back to the celestial thing you are talking about. It's not like I don't like it. You are not because you were there here. You asking me this question. I answered it. You want me? I didn't struggle. I just tell you.
What did he say?
I just tell him what I said. If you really, maybe you were not listening. If you say you don't know, I will repeat. But my time is even up. I need to go and pray. Actually, you know that. I need to go and pray.
I'll just see you next week.
You pay your what?
But what I'm saying is that if you are going to ask me about sun, I know that these trees are designed to perform certain function and it's performing for us. But you telling me we are not talking about this. Trees are not created to be tested. We human beings are created to be tested. That's what I'm saying.
It's the same creator. That's the whole point.
The creator identified the reason. He said human beings. I already recite that verse. We the human being, the jinn are only those who are going to be tested. Not trees, not a zebra, not animals. Human being I'm talking about. And we are not created perfect, uncle. So please don't ask me about trees. Don't ask me about moon. I know that God created these things to perform to perform certain functions, and it's doing all right. So I don't know.
Were we created in Allah's image?
When you say Allah's image, Islamically, when we say God created in His image, we don't mean like physical, body physical. We mean God gave us some of His attributes, that the knowledge to see, okay, to see. God can see, okay, to hear. Yeah, of course, but His eyes are not like the way my eye and your eye. Okay,
so he got feet. Has he got feet?
His feet is not like you and our feet. His shin is not like you and our shin.
He's interpreting,
listen,
see?
And I'm telling you, because
you're interpreting. So he hasn't seen them.
If it's not like a shin, why is it called a shin?
There is nothing like Him. Whatever you imagine, God is not like that. But unless you don't let me deviate, you asked me a question concerning the what? Image. And I said we believe in that, but we don't say in a bodily form. We are saying that some things God can do, God gave us those things, like the seeing I'm talking about, hearing. God hear.
He's got a shin.
So this kind of, please, my brother, be respectful. Let me sleep. And I already told you the shin. I know.
But it's not a shin, you're saying.
I said the shin is not like our shin. It's not like our shin. If you are thinking his shin is like my shin, it's not.
But so how you know this? How you know these things?
God told us that.
How do you know?
God says so in the Quran.
What's He said?
Oh, in the Quran.
There is nothing like Him. We should not compare Him to any of His creation.
But He's doing it by saying shin.
He doesn't want to. When He says she's human, because He's communicating with us, He's going to talk in a human form, but He distinguishes it for us to know. There is nothing like Him. Okay, there is nothing that, if anything you imagine, God is not like that. So we are saying that this kind of thing we believe, this is what we believe, the image. But we are not saying God is a man. God is not a man at all. God is not a man. And God doesn't have nose like me.
How do you know this?
Has He got two right hands?
According to Islam.
God, anything that you think of, God is not like that. My brother, that's what I'm
got two right hands.
Whatever you think, it's not like God. Okay.
That's in your book, is it?
Yes.
That you got two right hands, is it?
Yeah. I said whatever you think
not
of
what we
God.
think. What's in your book? We think that's in your book.
I said,
God, has He got two right hands?
Even if God has two right hands.
No, you're not answering.
Listen,
he doesn't want to answer.
Listen, I'm answering.
You see, he's struggling. I tell you,
God two right hands. It's not like
He's got two.
But you don't
God
know.
two right hands. Listen, God two right hands is not like you and our two right hands.
How you know that?
Because God said in Quran.
You never.
God said it to them. How many times have I got it? Uncle, that's why, like, because you are genius, man. You listen. But these people, they don't want to listen. No, it's not challenging.
He does not to be challenged. That's why he goes so unclear.
Yeah.
You challenge me. Ask me a question. And I told you, and you still asking that question.
Because you don't challenge his question for you.
Okay, ask me.
Okay.
When I answer your question, even if you don't like it, please let's move on.
Okay, no, it's a serious question.
Okay.
So, if he's got two right hands, is his left hand on backwards? Because it would just be a backwards left hand. It wouldn't be two right hands. Or has he got two hands on the same arm?
Can I answer, please?
Please, yeah.
He's got no left hand.
He's got no left hand. Okay.
Making mockery and it makes you look small, boys.
You're the one with the book that says he's got two right hands.
And you are doing like that. Listen, you don't believe, you are being respectful. You are all older than me.
Your book.
But listen, you be respectful. Listen, I respect you. I'm not going to make fun of you.
But you're supposed to respect the elders.
But you are insulting. So if you insult a child, he will insult you back. So you have to respect yourself.
You're supposed to respect the elders.
But you are doing the uncle. I keep on calling you uncle because I respect you. That's why
I want to tell you something. I do not disrespect you.
God,
take it from me.
I'm not saying you are mocking. Even if you mock my religion, you are mocking me. What the question again? Because I forgot.
Right. Is he got two hands on this side, or is his left hand on backwards?
God,
because that would just be a backwards left hand.
I don't speculate about things God did not reveal to me. Okay.
Well, He has revealed it. He's got two right hands.
He said, and God said in the Quran that whatever we think of, we should not compare it as human.
He's given us a clue by saying
he's told it. I said it in Quran. You're still not listening, my brother. I said anything you can imagine, anything you can think. Don't
imagine
compare it to
someone with two
God.
right
God is not like that.
So he's lying.
So we
He's
listen.
lying.
No,
He
no.
says you're
God
gonna
is
be like
none. God is none like His creation. That's what I'm saying.
So is he lying?
So you come and tell me now.
question
If
is
I
he
answer,
lying?
my friend, no,
Is
it's
the
not
Quran
that.
lying then?
No, it's
Because
not
you've
that.
got
My
to-
friend, it seems you are not intelligent enough to understand. Let me
that
tell you.
is an insult.
No, because I'm yes, I'm meaning. That's why I
Oh,
mean
you
that.
don't have to insult
No,
me, man.
because he's not, if he was intelligent enough, he would have understand. If you were intelligent enough, you would have understand. Because God told us in the Quran that whatever we imagine to be God, we should forget about it. It's not. So I'm saying that in the creation, in His creation, the tree, the sun, the moon, the human being, the animal, none of God is not none of them. So you come and taking your hands and tell me His hand is the right hand is like this. You are what do you understand by there is nothing like Him.
Are these,
if it's impossible to comprehend,
are these some of His
I'll talk
attributes?
to you next week.
What we see,
Didn't give you the best.
what we see are there His attributes.
I'll look for it. I really want to go.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you very much, my
You're a
friend.
diehard.
When I say, Uncle, whatever I say.
They really rub that into you from. Are these attributes?
Listen, I'm not talking about it. Whatever I said wrong to you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, listen,
Let's talk next.
I could take anything from you.
I'm sorry for saying that. It's okay.
I could take anything from you. Come back
I
next
swear
week.
it's in my. Listen, I talked to you before. You see?
It comes from your heart. So,
of course, yeah, man.
Come back next week.
Inshallah, I will.
We'll be looking for you.
Inshallah.
All right.
Israelites will return to take down Islam.